This person writes, I fell in love with a non-believer. He's the brightest and most cheerful guy I have ever met who loves me sincerely with all my heart, all his heart. But recently, God has been speaking to me about this relationship and how it'll affect my Christian faith. Now I'll have to break the heart of a guy who loves me wholly and deal with the loss of him. It hurts. Quite the interesting dilemma. Please comment down below. What do you think this person should do? I don't want to give my opinion too much because I genuinely want you to take a second and write what you think without getting, my perspective and having that influence you too much. But I kind of feel like this is an opportunity. In most situations, most things are neutral, and it's up to the person to apply a positive or negative meaning to them, in every situation. And I feel like this could be a positive meaning, as in you can be the one. You get the special privilege of showing him the path of happiness, of salvation, of connecting with God and Jesus. Like, that is such an amazing role to play in someone's life. And just because today isn't the day where he gives his life over to Jesus and God doesn't mean that in the future there won't be a day. And what an amazing moment that'll be, especially if you're the one that helped lead him down that path, and not in a forceful way, not pushing him, go, 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 but really just through love and just leading the way, you showing that your life, that the example you put forward could be the thing that is the tipping point that shows him that there is a better way to live, a happier way, a way that is filled with love and forgiveness and charity and all sorts of positive, meaning, and that there's purpose and love out there if you choose to accept it. So that would be my advice. But really, I want to pose this question to all of you. What do you think? Is it just better? There's lots of fish in the sea, right? You can go find someone who is of the same religion, and those statistically, that is a determining factor on whether or not two people have, long-term success in their relationship, you could say. Is their, religious values, is if they their standpoint on children, because just because things are good, when you're younger, if you grow older and one person wants kids and one person doesn't, that can be a really, big determining factor. And the same thing with religion. As you grow older, that can be a big determining factor. And there's a couple different ones. I don't know them off the top of my head, but there are certain things that really kind of come into play, especially later on in life, that might not seem quite as important when you're young, but the older you get, the more you realize this is important to me. And if they just choose to never want to go down that same path with you, it can feel lonely. It can feel like where you start questioning, did I, choose the right partner? But honestly, I would take this as an opportunity to show that person that there's a better way to live, and not through shame, not through judgment and guilt and, all these kind of more negative emotions, but through being a great role model of what it means to really practice what you preach, not just read the word of, the Bible and God, but to really embody it and, spread that love around the world. I think that would be my advice, but I really want to hear what all you have to say. There's many people who are not the same religion, and they have completely happy marriages, and they're different religions. I don't think it's necessarily a deal breaker, and I would take it as an opportunity, as a fun challenge to try to show them why you are the way you are, and hear them out on why they're the way they are. You don't have to, shame them or be overly judgmental, but you can just kind of lead through a positive example and explain through love and kindness why you believe that this is the correct way to live, in so many words, and show them the good word. It's a beautiful life to live when you're truly living it. And I think once they see that and see how much it's enriching your life, that's the best case you can make. So I hope you're having a great day. Please comment down below what you think. Should they just find someone else? Should they try to, convince this person to become the same religion as them? what should they do? Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.